wasted. My heart grows heavy.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a nice day or night, whatever you guys are up to. Now for today's video, I thought I would do something fun. So I normally upload on Wednesdays and Sundays, but I know this weekend it's Oktoberfest in Melbourne, and I have lots and lots of friends that are going, and I've actually never been to Oktoberfest. I've always wanted to go, but I've done heaps and heaps and heaps of makeup for Oktoberfest, so I'm filming this on Wednesday, but I'll have it up on Friday, so hopefully it'll give you guys some inspo and some tips for your Oktoberfest makeup, because I know traditionally Oktoberfest is, well, all about celebrating with your friends and consuming your body weight in beer. I definitely know that Oktoberfest isn't known for the makeup. It's definitely about the hair, which is why I've braided it today, and the gorgeous, gorgeous costumes. But yeah, I just thought I would do like a really nice glam to go with Oktoberfest, because there's definitely not like a traditional makeup aspect to it. So yeah, I'm just gonna do something really pretty, really glam, but I definitely want to make this really long wearing because I know you're outside all day in the sunshine and you definitely want your makeup to last. And I'm also gonna make it relatively simple as well. So yeah, if you guys want to see what look I create, then keep on watching. I'm starting off with my Mario Badescu facial spray. Just gonna spritz this all over my skin. Now my all-time favorite long wearing primer, I'm gonna take my Philips Milk of Magnesia, give it a really good shake, and just gonna paint this all over my skin. And so now that we have that primer all over the skin, I'm just gonna use a palette to really fan my skin to make sure that this primer is rock solid. You'll know when this product is fully dried because it'll start to go a little bit white on some areas, and also your skin will feel really nice and tight and stiff. Okay guys, so as you can see, the primer has grabbed on my skin and it's quite white now, and my face is definitely nice and stiff. So onto foundation. So for foundation today, I'm going in with my all-time favorite combo, my Too Faced Born This Way and my L'Oreal Total Cover. And I'm also going to take it right the way down my neck as well. Days when I know that what I'm wearing is going to show like my décolletage and my chest and whatnot, I always love to take my makeup right down to my chest, and then always on my collarbones and chest and décolletage area and my shoulders and whatnot, I'll always pop a little bit of makeup on. See how by taking that down the neck, it just makes everything kind of match, and it's so pretty and so glam. Okay, so my foundation is on. I am all one color, thank you. So now just going in with my Beauty Blender, I'm just going to softly run that right the way over my foundation, just to make sure that the foundation is really pushed into my skin. So now I'm moving on to cream contour. As always, going in with my Napoleon Perdis foundation stick. This is in the colour 6B, which is beautiful and rich and dark. I've just decanted a little bit of that onto the back of my hand, mixed in with a bit of foundation. Then I'm just going to take this little brush, this is by Napoleon Perdis, just the first brush I had to hand. Just making sure all my baby hairs are out of the way. So once I've applied that on my forehead, just going in with my Beauty Blender. To see how that contour is just nicely blended into my forehead and my foundation. And then for concealer, I'm going in with my Tarte Shape Shape. This is in Light Medium Honey. So I just like to take my concealer underneath my eye, a nice thin line down the bridge of my nose, and a little bit on my eyelids. Back in with my Beauty Blender. Ooh, okay, so I just stabbed myself in the eye with my Beauty Blender. Okay, so just keep buffing this out. Now to set the face, taking my Coty Airspun Loose Powder. So I like to pick that powder up on my Beauty Blender and really press this into my skin. So I just love using my Beauty Blender just to really push this powder into the skin. It's a great way of sealing everything underneath. You definitely don't want to be shy when it comes to powder. Like I said, the more that you push into the skin, the more bulletproof you're making your makeup and the longer it's going to last. And so now moving on to bronzer, I'm going to take this. This is my Mecca bronzer. It's called Sunlight Skin Bronzer in medium. So gorgeous. And my best friend Nathan actually gave it to me and I used it for the first time the other day and oh my god. Like, I have been using my MAC Studio Fix powder as a bronzer for probably like 7 or 8 years. So for me to love another bronzer is so big. So this bronzer is amazing. Thank you, Nene. So just popping my bronzer all over my face. I'm also just going to pop it a little bit underneath my jaw. And I'm going to run this right the way down my neck as well. And now time to powder contour. Now obviously we cream contoured, so you don't have to do this. I just like adding another layer of powder to the skin. First of all, I just think it makes your cheeks look a little bit more snatched. But again, the more layers of powder that you add to the skin is just going to add to the longevity in your makeup. So take your favourite powder contour. Mine, of course, is Benefit Hoola. I'm just going to lay this in the cheekbones. Okay, so now going in with my Betty Luminizer by The Balm, which is a really beautiful shimmery bronzer. And I'm just going to hit this just on the high points of my face. So I like to do my chin, across the cheekbones, tip of my nose, basically everywhere. Such a great way to make your skin look nice and glowy, but by using a powder product, which again, powder is always going to make your makeup last longer. So remember, you can still achieve beautiful glowy makeup by using great powder products. Okay, and I'm going to go in with 2 highlighters today actually. Of course, this is not necessary, just like it's not necessary to use 2 different bronzers. But you know, this makeup is all about using your favourite products to create this look. So whatever is your favourite products, you use. So for me right now, I'm going to take my Mary Luminizer by The Balm. I'm going to take this as a base for my highlight today. So just taking this on a small fluffy brush, just going to hit this on the top of the cheekbone. And then over the top of that, I'm going to take my Giella Cosmetics I Am Glam highlighter. Again, picking that up on the same brush. Just popping that over the top. Ooh, so pretty. Okay, so now onto blush. I'm going to mix 2 of my favourite blushes. I'm going to start off with my e.l.f. blush palette and take this beautiful kind of deep peachy apricot tone. Then over the top of it, I'm going to press over this beautiful e.l.f. blush in Twinkle Pink. So picking this up and making sure you tap off the excess if you have this blush palette, because these blushes are so pigmented. So I'm just going to hit this through the back of the cheekbone. So now I'm going to top it with my other blush. So pretty. And then a little trick that I love to do after I apply blush is take my bronzer brush with whatever product is left on your bronzer brush, just run that over the cheek. This is just so everything kind of is seamless. That is my Oktoberfest Long Wearing Glam base done. Okay, so my brows are on. I went in with my all-time favourite Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in dark brown today. Okay, and so for eyeshadow today, I want to keep it really simple. I don't want to do anything technical or complicated, and I'm going to try not to use a bunch of different eyeshadows either. So all I'm going to take today is my Urban Decay Naked palette, which as you guys can see, is very well loved. I've had this palette for ages, and I definitely know it's a palette that a lot of people have, so hopefully you'll be able to recreate this look. But even if you don't have this palette, you can absolutely do this eye look with any eyeshadows. You could even do it with your bronzers and your highlighters. So yeah, super easy. So I'm going to take this on a nice big fluffy brush. So this is what the palette looks like. It's just gorgeous. So I'm just going to start off with Naked, which is just this colour here, just a nice soft brown. So just on a nice big fluffy brush, just going to take Naked through the socket. I actually don't even remember the last time I used this palette. It's been a while. Okay, transition done. And now going in with Buck, which is just this slightly deeper brown shade here. just on my same fluffy brush. Just gonna again pop this through the socket. This look is so easy, guys. There is no reason why you couldn't use your bronzer and your contour powder for this. And you know what? I'm going to pick up a tiny little bit of this blush, which was the same blush that we used on the cheeks, and just run that just over the top of the eye. Now moving on to the underneath of the eye, I'm just going to start off with Naked. Just on a nice flat brush and just drag this underneath the eye. And now I'm just going in with Buck, which was the second colour that we used. And then going back in with my fluffy brush, and we're just going to run that just underneath the eye to make sure everything's nice and seamless. And that is literally it for eyeshadow today, guys. I wasn't kidding. I really wanted to make this really easy and really simple. So now moving on to eyeliner. I want to do a really nice, fierce, fleeky wing. So for that, of course, I'm going to take my NYX Matte Black Liquid Liner. Okay, so that is my wing liner done. Now, it's totally up to you what you want to put in the waterline, whether you do a brown or a black, or if you do anything at all, but I'm definitely going to put something in the waterline, and I think I'm just going to go for a brown eyeliner today. Now, just to quickly finish off the eyes, I'm just taking a small brush and the same highlighter that we used to highlight the cheekbone, just to highlight the inner corner. It's a really great way of making your eyes look big and just super pretty. And you know what, I actually lied. I'm going to do one more thing to the eyes. So lastly, going back with this palette, I'm going to take Half Baked, which is this beautiful, beautiful gold eyeshadow. It's probably my all-time favorite gold eyeshadow in the world. So I've just picked up the first brush to hand and just a little bit of this. Just going to run that underneath the brow bone. I mean, honestly, you guys, that is so stunning. I feel like that just finishes the look. You know what? I'm actually going to add a little bit of that into my inner corner as well. That beautiful gold. Okay, I'm going to super quickly pop some mascara on. And I say super quickly because I have my lashes all ready to go with the glue on. And now I'm just going to pop some mascara on underneath. Okay, I want to be pretty heavy-handed with my mascara underneath. Okay, so now moving on to lips. I don't want to do anything bright, even though you absolutely could. You know, if you've got like a lot of red in your costume, then of course you could do a nice bright red lip. And because we've kept the eyes really simple and neutral, you know, a statement lip would look amazing. But I'm kind of going to go somewhere in between. So I'm going to do like kind of like a statement nude, I would say. So I'm going to take this lip liner. This is by LA Colors in the color Sienna. It's kind of like a burnt reddy kind of tone. And I'm just going to fill in my whole lip with this. And I've actually had this lip liner in my kit forever and I've never ever used it on myself, so I'm excited to use it today. Just give me like 15 minutes to overlay my lips. Don't know if I like this. Or maybe I do, I can't decide. Okay, so that is the lip on. I actually really quite like it. You'll have to let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, but it's probably, for me, just like one shade too red because I definitely wanted it to be a little bit more nude. So I'm just going to go in with another LA Colors lip liner. This is in Cappuccino. It's really brown, and I'm just going to run this just lightly over it, hopefully just to tone down the red a little bit so it's not so bright. So it's still a statement, but more of a nude, if that makes any sense. Okay, that kind of made it a little bit darker. I mean, like, should I roll with it, guys? Well, it's definitely taken a little bit of the red out. Nah, I'm feeling it. Alright guys, so I think this is my Oktoberfest makeup done. I am obsessed. I'm feeling myself. Shock. But no, I think this makeup is absolutely perfect for Oktoberfest. It's definitely still really glamorous and very pretty, but it's definitely not taking away from the hair or the outfit, I don't think. So yeah, that is the end of the tutorial, guys. I really hope that if you're going to Oktoberfest, this gave you a little bit of inspo or even just some tips and tricks and techniques to make sure that you get really good longevity out of your makeup and to make sure that it lasts all day and all night. If you guys recreate this makeup look, you'll have to tag me on Instagram and let me know or send me photos. I would love to see. And of course, if you're going this weekend, or I actually know there's a couple of Oktoberfest coming up like in the next month or so. So yeah, if you're going this weekend or at all, have so much fun, be safe, take photos, drink beer, and I'm sure you guys will have a ball. I've actually always wanted to go. I think I said it at the start of the video. I've glammed about 1 million people for it, but I've never had the chance to go. So next year, I'm absolutely gonna go. I'm super excited. And I wish I had like a costume or something for this tutorial. I had like a little puffy shirt, but I wish I had like a little jug of beer. I'm gonna have a can of Carlton in the fridge. Like, okay, wow. That was probably the most bogan thing that ever came out of my mouth. They're not mine though, they're still in my fridge before my dad came and visited me. But anyways, with all that said, guys, I really hope you like this tutorial. Please let me know what you think in the comments down below. As always, I would love if you guys gave this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And until my next video, I'll see all of you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye!
I'm wasted, my heart grows heavy. Don't taste me rushing, keep your words naked.